What's up? What's up? What's going on, man? I was about to go eat dinner. Ron was going to come over, but then we decided, no, I still got to go eat dinner, so I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do after this meal time, because I am starving. I think I need to go get a bunch of salad stuff. We need to get back on that salad diet. We need to get back to it, man. I've really been letting myself go the past, month and a half, so I definitely need to get back on that salad tip, because I'm putting all the face weight back on. So, get back to it. Steven, what's up? David Smith, what's going on? Chuck, yo, what's up? I figured people would be getting home from work by now, so kind of waited to start this. Noble Digger, what's good, brother? I'm actually probably going to have one of your beautiful cigars after this. We'll eat some dinner, then we'll go enjoy the beautiful cigars. Brian G in the house, what's happening, brother? I got some stuff in the mail again today, so we're going to go ahead and do another mail time here. Sean Brooks, I'm kind of waiting for Sean to pop in the room, so before Sean gets in here, I'm going to open something that I know isn't from him first. So we're going to do that. I got this in the mail. This only took a couple days to arrive, so this is something I actually ordered. Frank, what's up? What's happening? Go Fly, what's going on? We're doing a quick mail time. Oh man, a double package. Interesting. Wow. Lucky me. Let's see. This is what I think it is. Hey Lynn, what's going on? Always a good time with a cigar, is that what that said? Always a good time with a cigar. How do you like them so far? I am digging them, sir. I am digging them. Actually, I'm going to make a special video for you, Noble, when I get a chance here. Me and the boys were talking about it. We thought you'd kind of get a kick out of it. So, it is exactly what I thought it is. This is the GoPro Hero 4 FPV system for the Hero 3 Plus Black Edition and the Hero 4. This should be able to plug into my new setup that I designed the Bugs 3 for. Not that it's a necessity, but we wanted to see what the difference was with the FPV, so let's see if I can open this thing. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm a simpleton. Give me a minute. There's one. I want to cut myself here with a sharp knife. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. Let's take a look at this thing. I like the box came in. That's actually a nice little box. I don't know how easy this is to get out of here, though. I don't want to be prying on it too hard. Well, they do a heck of a job packaging this thing. It's about $25, I want to say, for this. Oh, there we go. Got that out. Oh, cool. So there you go. This is the Light L250. This plugs directly into the side of the GoPro Hero 3 or the GoPro Hero 4. And then you screw your antenna of choice on there. And it comes with this wonderful little wire down here. If I can get this open. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. And I got to figure out what these two wires are for. Not that it matters right now, but I think these are just the power wires, which is all I really care about. Let's see. It goes like this. There we go. Plugs in just like that. So I'll have to see what these wires do. Oh, I want to see some blood. No blood today. So then you would just choose your antenna. Plug this in, and then you would have a 3.7 volt battery, something like this, that you would plug into it. And this is supposed to supply 480 HD FPV, which I think is the only receiver I've ever, transmitter I've ever heard of actually pushing 5.8 in HD. So this is about $25 if you have a GoPro Hero 3 or a GoPro Hero 4. Apparently this thing is pretty awesome from what I understand, and my goggles do have an HD setting, so I don't even know what he's saying. No blood, no interest. Whatever, bro. Other people are interested. So basically, you just get a 3.7 volt battery and plug it in, and it powers the unit. And if it's plugged into the GoPro, choose your antenna. Omnidirectional is probably the best bet. You can probably use dipole, but omnidirectional is probably your best bet for this setup. A very cheap way to get awesome FPV, from my understanding. And this is 250 milliwatts, so this is pretty cool. Is Sean Brooks in here yet? Anybody see Sean? I still have not seen Sean. No Sean yet. Alright, well, yo, I bought, oh my god, 45,000 Orbeez. We're going to have to figure out something to do with the Orbeez, man, because really you only needed like a handful to fill up your butt. Well, Sean, it's too bad, man. I was hoping you would have joined by now. So we're going to go ahead and open this, my brother. So I was talking about shoes the other day and things I had to purchase, and Sean decided instead of me purchasing shoes, he would buy me some shoes, which he didn't have to do, man. But he was not going to let that go until I told him what my shoe size was. So I let Sean pick some shoes. Let's see what kind of class this man has. This is going to be interesting, I think. I'm scared. There's probably like, I don't know, stilettos in here or something. Girl shoes. MS Fashion. All right. Let's see what kind of taste you got, Mr. Brooks. Stuff going everywhere. Let's see what he got. Hey, these are actually not too bad. He knew I needed black ones for work, so he got me a set of, I don't even know what they are. Blown rubber. Hey, Sean, your last name is Brooks. The maker of the shoes is Brooks. Do you know somebody in your family that makes shoes, my brother? Because that definitely says Brooks. Very interesting. And he actually got them in wide as well. 11.5 wide. What do you think, Sean? Think I should try one on, even though you're not in here? See if they fit here. They're not too bad. Not too bad, sir. Hey, what are you talking about? 11.5 is a big foot, man. I gotta loosen the laces a bit because they're still tied from factory tight. But yeah, these will definitely work, man. Thank you very much, Sean. You did not have to do that, that's for sure. Stilettos would have been epic. Yeah, no, I was expecting... Well, I mean, Stephen Merritt sent me girls' underwear for some oddball reason, so I got girls' underwear, so if any girls come over, I guess I can give them a free pair of underwear. Oh, yeah, you got a super wide foot, man. I don't know if that means your foot is compensating for something, but... Grex. Booga booga. Yeah, man. So, productive day. I didn't get to do the planetarium because the operations director never got back to me for the planetarium. It goes with the batteries. Yes, it does. It does go with the batteries. Well, I don't know what kind of knot they did on here. Some kind of funky knot going on here. I guess they always do that from the factory direct. They always do some kind of weird knot to keep them in place. There we go. Here we go. You gotta open them up a little bit. I tied them way too tight. These will work perfect. This will be great for work. Dyad Walker. Huh. Company is Brooks. You know we gotta wear, man. Thong for the leggings. Ron is just stuck on this idea about the Orbeez and the booty thing, man. He is like riding this pretty hardcore. Can't get him off of it. Sorry they are tailored to Dan's size. I have a pair of babies that look like that. Yeah, these actually aren't too bad. But I wear shoes until they just frickin' fall apart. I probably don't buy shoes but every 2 years, man. I don't know why. I go until they just start falling apart. I get this comfort thing. I'm a person of routine. I have to stay on a routine. So these are actually pretty nice for work, man. These will feel good. They're nice and light, too. They don't feel very heavy. You started it. Me too. I'm the same with briefs. Yeah, that's all I can wear is boxer briefs. I can't do no whitey tighties, man. Those are weird. I need to get a pair after Xmas. Yeah, Ron, you need new shoes too, man. You've collapsed the whole back of your sole on yours. Mine, the glue is just coming apart on the ones I'm wearing right now. So, well, this is cool, man. I'm gonna have to do a video showing how this works with the goggles. Now that I've got the batteries charged up, so you guys will be able to see the 250, the L250. This is $25. If you buy it for $25, they ship it really fast. If you don't buy it for $25 and you get it for like $16 or under, then what happens is it comes from China and it takes like 2.5 months to deliver to your house. So I just decided the extra $5 was worth the 2-month wait. You know, I went for it, man. I purchased it. We're gonna get this connected to the GoPro Hero 4 and see exactly what kind of FPV this thing transmits. I assume it's going to be pretty good, but you never know. I did redo the entire bottom of the Bugs 3 so I could put the solo camera mount on there. As you can see, I've redone all of it. That's all hot glue in there, and I had to reposition this a little bit and change it up so I could actually use one of these to tighten and stick down and change the angle bracket. And then I used the solo mount, the camera mount on here. So the idea is that with the mount on there, it has that open bay door. I can just plug this into the bay door like so, and there you go. See, the one that the Bugs came with wouldn't work. So I had already figured that out. That's the original one that the Bugs came with. This is the one that I put on there from the solo. You can see they're quite a bit bigger, and where the FPV plug-in would have been is right where the latch is, so that wouldn't work. So we decided to rearrange this whole setup here and make it so that I can have that opening from the solo connection and do it this way. I think that'll work just fine. What do you think? I think we're in like Flynn, man. I think that's perfect. So, the Bugs 3 is getting lots of modifications. We're making it interesting. How did you connect the antenna on the Bugs transmitter? Greg, that is a really good question. It was very complicated, to be honest with you. It is a very tight solder job, and I had to cut off the apex connector on the end of one of those SMA jacks, and then I had to carefully part the wire system because, as you know, there's 2 wire setups inside there. One has plastic around it, the other one kind of goes around it like this. So I had to pull that back and then cut it and then twist it together so I had the extra wire there, and then I had to peel it off the center wire, and I did not remove the original antennas. I left the original antennas in there. I just soldered over the top of them. So there's actually 2 antennas now. I did the same thing with the bird. The Bugs also, I left the antenna inside of there, but I still soldered the SMA jacks to that, and then I drilled a hole and put the SMA through there. So he connected it like a soldering pimp. Yeah. Answer me, ho. I was first. I don't even know what you asked, man. You're moving too quick, dude. Too quick. You're too quick for me. Should I try these on again here now that they're loose? Now that they're loose? Oh, yeah, that's much better. Excellent. They feel pretty good. Thank you, Sean. Go back and read it. I don't want to go back and read it, man. Hey, NY Vape, what's up? I got $100 to blow. AEM Fuel. Really? AEM Fuel Rail or FT11. Oh, who said that? I would go with the FT11, man. Get yourself that boat, dude. Then we can race him. But the FT11 costs more. The FT11 costs a little bit more than $100, my friend. The FT11 is like $130, $125, something like that. Something like that. Yeah, these feel good. I like them. We're good to go. 110. Where'd you find it for 110 minus shipping? Can we crash? I don't want to crash. The FT11's too badass to crash, dude. You get mad all you want, Ron. We're not crashing the FT11s together, okay? It's just not going to happen. I respect my hobby toys. They're not meant for bashing. They're meant for going fast and having fun. They're not bumper boats. Nope. Did you see the Facebook post on how to recalibrate the solo battery? No, Greg. Really? You may have to send me that link, sir. Captain Cook, did you get shoes? I did get shoes, man. Sean didn't have to do it, but he did. Sean sent me some. And the funny thing is, Captain, is that the company that makes them is actually called Brooks. Right there. Brooks. Sean Brooks. I'm thinking he knows a family member that makes shoes, maybe. We'll see. Greg deserves a timeout. Greg does not deserve a timeout. Ron, if you do that to Greg, you will lose your moderator powers for good. How about that? How about that? We already went through this with you, man. Not gonna happen again. I only crashed mine. Noble, did you ever do that waterfall video, man? I'm still waiting on that. Noble Digger has this waterfall by his house, or roughly close to it. And it's this huge, actually it's a huge drop off. And I thought it would be cool just to line the drone up about 30 feet off the end of the waterfall and just launch his FT-11, the big boat right there. Just 4S light bulb, right off the end of the waterfall. There's nothing really down below that'll hurt it, but, you know, he just needs to flip it over and bring it upright again real quick if it flips upside down. Because there are rocks as you go further down, but I just thought it would be the sickest video ever. I've never seen anybody launch the RC boat off a waterfall before. Biggs 6. Bugs 6. What about Bug 6? What are you asking? Short sentencing me does not help me figure it out. Makes it harder, bro. I don't know what you're asking. Is it good? I don't know. I haven't flown it. I only have the Bugs 3. You should ask some of the other people. There you go, RC. Definitely got some shoes, bro. Sean hooked me up with the shoes. And we got the L250 Lite for the FPV for the GoPro Hero 4 or the GoPro Hero 3. And I'm going to do a video on this when I get a chance to see how good this is. We'll attach this to the bottom of the Bugs, and we'll give it a shot, and I'll let you know what I think. Is Bug 6 any good? Anyone? There you go. Now you're asking the right questions. The Bug 6 does feel like a slight redesign of the Bugs 3. However, I think the Bug 6 has 2200 kV motors or something like that, and the Bugs 3 only comes in at 1800 kV. So I think the Bug 6 motors are more powerful. I think. I'm fairly certain. RC Hunter, I think, owns the Bug 6. You can ask him. I think he's aware of what the specs are on it. In the back of the shoes actually say Brooks. But no altitude hold. Should I order it? I don't know, man. Can you fly manual, Ron? I think you need to get a toy. Learn how to fly the toy first. Oh, my bad. 2400 kV. I think you need to get a toy. Learn how to fly the toy in manual before you go to something like one of these. No, Steven, I don't want him to get anything else with GPS until he learns how to fly manual. Because he's just defeating the purpose. He needs to learn how to fly a manual quad. Once he gets through that, then he can start having some fun with me, and he'll realize how much fun these things really are, and then he'll start racing them, and yes, then I'll have a new fly buddy that doesn't have to just have a GPS quad. And when we do all our other stuff, he can actually join in. He won't feel so left out. I won't feel left out. Hey, Granny Monster! What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm not buying nothing. Fine, don't buy anything. Okay, just send me your money. Well, the Bugs 3 is too fast for most people as well, man, unless you're a weathered pilot. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think Ron needs to play with a bunch of toys first and get it figured out before he bumps up to something like that. I just emailed you about everything. Awesome. Thank you, Greg. I will definitely check that out. And if you get a chance, drop that link on the Discord app too for all those guys. We will definitely have to do that. But I gotta go find some dinner, man. So, and then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna set this up on the bugs. So I still have quite the night ahead of me. The planetarium, I couldn't make the bugs or the 3DR solo flight today because the planetarium told me that I would need to speak to their operations director before I can make any flights. But it sounds like they're remodeling, so I may just wait till November, and then they want to give me a walkthrough of the planetarium and let me take my GoPro and have some fun. So the planetarium, there's only like 12 of them in the entire United States that I'm aware of. They're huge dome theater buildings, and they do these really awesome projections all over the ceiling, and you can take like basically a trip through space in the planetarium. And actually, Star Wars was the first released planetarium viewing. There were only 12 that were running in 70 millimeter IMAX reel for the dome theater. So, the board you had. What's up, RC Fun? This is called the L250 Lite. This is a FPV system that plugs directly into the GoPro Hero 4. Then you choose your antenna, and then it has a wire hanging off of it that you would plug, obviously, one of these batteries into. And this is 250 milliwatts, but apparently this supports 5.8 HD 480p back to your goggles, as opposed to all the other crappy signal that you get from all those little FPV cameras. This one apparently can convert 480 footage into 5.8, which is really awesome if that's the case. So yeah, that's what I told you about, man. This is that $25 piece. I told you I was buying it. Well, remember, I had to redesign the whole thing, so let us know about that, dude. Works. I've been eyeing on one myself. Yeah, totally, man. Brad, I'll definitely do that. So, I've got the Bugs 3 now, so I can set it up in a couple different FPV modes. I did do the range extension. I did install the SMA on the bird itself. So, I mean, it's had a ton of mods now. I can really start having some fun. Guys, time for me to sleep. Stay safe. Don't worry, man. I'm getting off here, too. We just want to do a quick one. Then I got to go eat some food because I'm starving. And once you add the GoPro and the gimbal, you get 5 minutes of flight time. That's not true, Steven. I've actually run the GoPro for almost 8 minutes, and I landed. It wasn't even because of battery warnings. The Bugs 3 handles the GoPro with no issues, man. I think my approximate runtime, if I'm just trolling around with the Bugs 3, is about 11 to 12 minutes. If I add the camera on there, I'm still getting 8 to 9 minutes. So it does just fine carrying the camera system. Let's see. Mail time. John, what's up, brother? Awesome mod today. Yeah, no, we're not even done, man. Wait till you guys see everything I'm doing to it. I'm not putting GPS on it because that just defeats the purpose. So anybody that's like, are you going to put GPS? I'm not putting GPS on it. Robert Good's idea is really cool having GPS, but I feel like it just defeats the purpose of what the Bugs was designed for. So probably not going to do that. But yeah, man, I'm going to lace up these shoes. I'm going to go break them in. I'm going to go grab some dinner. So thank you, Sean Brooks, for the shoes. You did not have to do that. It is very awesome of you, sir. They fit comfortably. I'm wearing one right now. It feels good still. No circulation cutting off, so we're good there. Thanks, Granny. Yeah, I'm done anyways. We were just doing some mail time and talking about some simple stuff here with the props today. Some more. They should work on the... I want to get tripods for the Bugs 3. Honestly, I want to definitely get some triprops. But this is my main focus now. I want to see just how good the FPV is from the actual GoPro without Wi-Fi. When I found out they made this, I thought this was the coolest thing on the planet. So I had to buy one. We have to test it. This is definitely something that's going to happen. The reviews I've seen are people that just really haven't shown much about it. They just kind of talked and said, oh, I bought this, and but they don't really show you how good it works. And my thing is I want to see exactly how good it works with the DVR, so we're going to do that. Plug her up real quick. I can't right now because the GoPro's out in the car. It needs a charge. I need to find an antenna for the top of this. We're actually waiting on a set of omnidirectionals, so the most I could do is put a dipole on it and go from there. So if I put the dipole on it, then it'll be able to pick up from the high gain antenna. But yeah, definitely, I'll be doing something. I'll be doing something here in the next day or two. I do have to work tomorrow, but not till 4. So hopefully I can get a flight in with a 3DR. And I did charge that up and install the other battery lead. If you guys watched that video, I installed an external battery lead for that, but I need to go get some Velcro to hold the little batteries on. So we will be testing that at 100 milliwatts tomorrow and 200 milliwatt FPV settings, and should be able to go the distance with the range mod. So all good things, man. All good things. Well, guys, I'm going to go grab some dinner, man. Thanks for stopping in for the mail time. I put out a couple videos today here trying to show you guys what I had going on. So take a drive. Take care, bro. You got it. And don't forget, if you haven't smashed that like button, it definitely helps me out. Please do so, and hopefully I'll have some more content up tomorrow. So I will catch you guys on the flip, man. Tootaroo.